the next level, take it to the next level, take it to the next level, take it to the next level, 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 level,
welcome you.
Wait.
Are on the mountain with Rick, and
Right.
it is
Stand a
time
chance.
for not Splinterlands TV. That comes up in a few hours. Not really Splinterlands, although we will go ahead and take a look at our chests. Boom, 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 boom. I already posted these on Twitter. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't nothing really good here but the pack. Voice. Yes, I am terribly unprepared. That I also am. Don't even have my butt first yet. I mean, I have it. I just haven't had it.
That coffee. I don't know if your rewards are better or worse than my rewards. I mean, they're better. But I got 2 chests today. And I got...
Bro, how's your shit doing right now?
How's my bot doing right now?
Yeah.
Well, it's struggling to get focus chests because it's still playing in silver. For today, it's up to 4 chests, so it's starting to get there because I'm in silver 1.
Yeah, but you're getting silver chests for your daily.
No.
You're getting gold or diamond chests for your season.
No, I'm getting gold chests for the dailies too.
Oh, so you got into gold and then you got knocked down to silver?
No, I got into gold and then I switched to wild and started over in novice.
Yes, but your daily quests or daily chests are based on where you're at when you start the day. They're not based on your season chests.
Oh shit!
So if you're in silver, you're getting silver chests. And
but to share my screen with you, they really, really look like gold chests. So I don't know. Maybe it's a UI error. You tell me. One sec. Let me share my quick. Yeah. Don't those look like gold chests?
I mean, that looks like gold chest. Are you sure you didn't get into gold and then drop back down?
In wild.
I mean,
no, I never. No, in this season, no, I never got to gold. No, because I never clicked the permission to go through. That's weird. Because I was in silver 2 up until today.
but mine is, I hit diamond level and then I tanked 200 fucking rating points in in one session. Like it went from 2806 to 2588.
Jeez, I had a lot of trouble getting out of silver 2 for some reason this season. Could not tell you why, but those are gold chests, I think. Like, and if I look at the rewards, I only had 2, but like 6 swamp spitters and 5 legendary potions.
And chest tier gold says it right there.
Yeah, there you go.
So, because you're still in gold.
What do you mean?
Go to modern. You're still in gold.
Oh, because
Yeah.
That's it. Man, it would almost make sense to play a few modern games to... No, I guess not, actually. So I want to finish the wild season as high as possible. Probably going to pick up some cards this week, too. Might need to...
What are you looking for? I might... well, Rick wins again.
Ooh, what's that?
That's the account that holds all my cards. Take a look and find what you want.
I need to do that then.
Yes.
But the thing is, I don't know what I want. I want power. To be quite frank.
I mean, I'd probably be willing to make you a good deal on like the bulk commons and shit that I, don't have enough of to do anything with. I just have them from opening random packs and shit.
What are they leveled at?
Most of it is either, single BCX or like leveled up to 3.
I think I'm looking to buy level 5 and 6.
Well, if you said you were looking for power. If you're looking for power, then you don't care what it is.
Oh, but let me rephrase that. Okay, so you tell me what I should do without it being financial advice, evident. So I'm looking to get power, obviously, but I'm looking to basically build 2 of my splinters up to gold level.
Okay, well, I've already told you, don't worry about card power. It's not.
Oh right, that's going away. I forgot. God damn it.
So,
right.
Like, yeah, just worry about building your deck.
Yeah. I'm honestly thinking, and tell me if this is crazy, but I used to hate it. But since I've been renting the gold deck, I really like the dragon and the splinter.
Yeah. Once you get into gold, where you often have enough mana to play them, you often get to play them, and where their abilities start to really make a difference, dragon becomes amazing. In bronze and silver, dragon kind of sucks.
It blows donkey dick, yeah.
No, in bronze it blows. In silver, it kind of sucks.
But in bronze, it's really fucking
In bronze, it's terrible. Oh my god.
But I spent so much time in bronze.
Yeah.
Till I met Xbot. But it's weird. Since I got Xbot, I've been doing better in tournaments too. Like putting my own teams in. It really teaches you positioning.
No, it just teaches me to completely rethink about the game. Like, my positioning is good. I'm just like, I'm so stuck on certain teams that I know work well that I don't really think too much about how they could be better, and Xbot shows me exactly that.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like, I mean, I see it run my same Oceanus double haste super magic damage team, but it runs it ever so slightly differently from me. And whereas, like, I have a one-size-fits-all approach with that. If I've got the mana to play it, that's the team I'm playing.
I hear you.
Whereas it does a little bit more nuanced.
No, I know. Like, I don't know. I've noticed that, like, some of its card choices are cards I've never even considered. Probably because I don't understand them very well.
Like what? What's one example?
Let's go through. Let me go through 1 sec. I'm claiming tarot card. 6 scrap. Nice. So if I look through a recent battle, Undead Badger I would never use.
Undead Badger is great because he allows you to cheaply run 3 or 4 sneak.
River Nymph, Wave Brood.
River Nymph is a must-have in Noxious Fume situations. Wave Brood is like any great taunt that can attack without being up front.
Yep.
Like, yeah, Wave Brood, he's the worst of the taunts. But used properly, he's a beast. And yeah, and Bronze, not so much. But in the later levels where he gets a little bit tankier and whatnot, he can be pretty good.
I never used to use Artemis the Bear in the first position.
Yeah, Artemis is, I mean, he is honestly best when you can play him up front, but he is almost irrelevant when you can play him up front. And there is almost always better than him for being played up front. So
yeah, but backed up by Oceanus, I mean, you can absorb a hell of a lot of damage.
That's
right?
True. That's true. Yeah. But in all honesty, I'll just play Kraken. Yeah. Like, for that lineup, would he be amazing? Absolutely. But I've got Kraken. Why would I play Artemis over Kraken?
Never used Soul Stranger, Weirding Warrior.
Oh, I love Weirding Warrior. Weirding Warrior is honestly one of the reasons I like Black.
I didn't even know I had Rune Slinger. Don't know what it does. Same for War Pegasus.
Rune Slinger is actually one of the cards I was most hyped about coming out in, oh wait, no, never mind. That's the wrong one.
But other than that, the other trend I've noticed is I'm really starting to think that the Death Splinter is OP.
Yeah. Yeah, Death Splinter's really fucking good. And you know what? Dallin is still to this fucking day slept on. And you could probably put a max one of him together cheaper than you could put together a gold level version of most other summoners. And I would recommend you do that.
Really?
Like, straight up. Dallin is the first summoner I ever maxed, and there is not a day in my life I have regretted that.
So, better than Thaddeus?
I'm not saying he is better than Thaddeus. In the
different.
situations where Thaddeus is best, Dallin is absolutely not better than Thaddeus. However, Dallin is more versatile than Thaddeus, and he is less dependent on what your opponent is doing. Thaddeus is only good if your opponent goes magic.
Right. To be honest with you, dude, I have always been heavy water and heavy earth, and I've always been heavy melee.
Okay, well, those two splinters are not... I mean, water has a hell of a melee team. Earth has some options, but it's not really a melee team. Both of those are magic teams.
Really?
Like Earth, and that's exactly why my favorite splinters are water and earth. Water magic, earth magic.
Look at this. In fucking water, you've got and part. I'm just playing devil's advocate here, since you clearly know much more about this game than me. You've got Cruel Cephalopod, Flying Squid, Deep Lurker.
Okay, no, well, here's the thing. You can just say the triangle.
Okay.
Because, yeah, Kelia has the triangle. That's something it's been known and covered in the Splinterlands community for quite a while, that Kelia, in all honesty, is not that good of a summoner. Kelia just has that good of a team.
Yeah.
And that is Flying Squid, Deep Lurker, Demon Shark. Yes, Water has a melee team now, but historically, Water has not had a great melee team. It's had some good pieces, but it's never had a great melee team until the introduction of those three. It's been primarily water. That's why Ulrich was the most overpowered summoner in the game up until Untamed Legendaries came out. Literally, up until Untamed Legendaries came out, Ulrich was the shit. And why? Because magic can't miss.
Right.
That's what it fucking comes down to. Above all else, magic can't miss. And that is why Ulrich and Obsidian are so fucking powerful as summoners.
In terms of you talking of water as a magic splinter, I always use a combination of some of those melee guys with Oceanus and Medrali Guardian. I always thought it was pretty OP in bronze anyway.
Oh yeah, and especially when you can get Medrali Guardian to level 5 in gold. By the way, that is one of the cards that you need for your gold deck. She's cheap.
Oh, really?
You need her at level 5. She gets repair.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? Just do yourself a favor. Thank me later. Buy a gold one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, actually.
You will use her often. And honestly, I don't think you really need to level her up to max in Diamond. Of course, you max everything in Champ, but...
Yeah. But then even if I look at fucking... you say that green, that Earth is a magic splinter, and I mean, I kind of see that, but like, if I look at this, you know, I've got Grund. I don't use him much, but still.
You got, and I mean, Grund is a great option. However, he is, unless he can attack from somewhere other than front, he is terrible.
Right, I know.
Like, it's just, then that's it. Like, he has to have the right rule sets. Green definitely has a lot of really powerful melee options. It just doesn't have the melee team. Like, Obsidian gives it a fucking magic team. And before Obsidian was even announced, before Chaos League, before any of that shit came out, like, I was already building a badass Magic Earth team. And so when Obsidian was spoiled, it was like, oh shit. That's why, like, number one, first thing I was after, day that shit dropped, I spent $85 on a gold Obsidian. Because I was like, this is the perfect summoner for my deck. I know it's gonna go down. I don't care. This is the card I need to be playing today.
When I play, I've had remarkable success in bronze, and I say bronze. So please, I'd be curious as to why you think this is the case. Using Mylor, then using a combination.
Because Mylor is insanely fucking powerful in bronze.
No,
Mylor is a cheat code to bronze.
Right, but I think I understand why. People expect them to be becoming Magic if I'm playing Earth, and they see me, I've played Earth a lot. But then I come out with Metallic Infantry or Unicorn Mustang in first. I either have some Boo Tops in there, or some Bramble Pixie, some Nectar Queen, and then I throw in Goblin Psychic, and maybe, where is that card? Goblin Thief sometimes too, and then Regal Periton and fucking Acid Shooter with the Scatter. Is it Scatter Shot? Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a pretty badass team. Oh, and sometimes Jin Belika, depending on the.
But what you just said there is, that's pretty much a Magic team.
Right, but I still have at least 3. I'll have either Metallic Infantry or.
Now, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
What you're missing is you're in bronze, so you don't have enough mana for it, but you're putting that Mycelic Slip Spawn on the back line.
What?
And so he has taunt, so he's going to draw all of that ranged and magic attack to him, so you don't have the Unicorn Mustang up front, you have the Mycelic Infantry up front.
That's
because
what I generally do, yeah.
You know the only thing that's going to be hitting him is going to be melee.
Yeah.
You don't need the Void, you need the shield. And then...
Or when you've got Goblin Psychic healing him.
Yeah, exactly. But then you have the Queen Mycelia giving him additional armor, giving everybody else additional armor, and triaging your fucking Slip Spawn in the back.
Yeah.
So you're forcing to split their fire, you're dealing massive amounts of magic damage to their front line.
And they're bringing melee because they think, okay.
And they're bringing whatever they bring, it doesn't matter. You're forcibly splitting their damage.
But if you have Mylor and they bring melee, they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that team works with Mylor. That team also works with Obsidian.
Really?
Because you're just shitting out so much damage. Your Obsidian is hitting 5 units. So she is giving +5 damage per round.
That makes sense, yeah.
And it's magic, so your armor doesn't matter and I can't fucking miss you.
Yep. What's your the most OP Splinter in your mind up in gold?
Water magic.
Really?
It doesn't exist in modern. Because you don't have Alric in modern. But water magic. The most OP game in bronze. I'll show it to you. Actually, you can go...
Wait, in bronze or in gold?
I'm in gold.
No, but I was asking what was the most OP in gold.
That's what I said.
Oh, well, then you said it was bronze.
Oh.
So, okay.
Well, also true in bronze. Also true in bronze.
And what's the least powerful?
Yasik. No, honestly, like, I don't know. That'd be a tough one.
In bronze, I'd say it's dragon.
Oh yeah, bronze dragon. That's easy.
I'm a little tempted to say fire.
Yeah. I very rarely play fire in gold.
I avoid it
because it never feels like a good fit, and it's too easily answered. Armor and repair are way too prevalent in gold. And fire being primarily melee and then mostly ranged, like, you've got some really good magic options, but you don't have a magic summoner.
Mm-hmm.
And
For me,
I mean, Lava Launcher is a great card.
that's what I was going to say. Lava Launcher for me is the best ranged card in the game. The only problem is it's in the Fire Splinter.
I would disagree with that. I will take an Axe Master over a Lava Launcher, unless it's like if it's 1-on-1. Obviously, Lava Launcher wins. But on a good team and protected.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's the thing though, is you don't really want your Lava Launcher protected. Your Lava Launcher is the protection, and so yeah, it's a great card. But like 1 versus 1, I like if I can only have one, I'm absolutely taking Axe Master.
Interesting. Very interesting.
There are only 2 cards that I owned that I sold when I sold it all that I really miss and wish I had back.
Axe Master and
level 2 Uriel.
Wait, level 2 Uriel.
Yep. 11 mana, flying, life, legendary.
Do I even have a Uriel? I don't know if I know that card.
It doesn't look like you've got one. You would know if you have him. He's got recharge.
Oh, it's a dude. Monster. Oh, not monster. It's like Infinite.
Monster Infinite.
So you said Uriel.
Uriel, yes. As in the Archangel.
Mm-hmm. Why is nothing coming up?
Because you haven't hit enter or search.
I did it many times. I reject that false premise. Wait, are you sure it's YU?
I never said Y. I said Uriel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Uriel the Purifier. I do not have it. Damn, boy. Okay. Not cheap.
I mean, fairly cheap. 268. 11 copies. That's $30 for a max.
I was looking at the gold.
That's pretty cheap for a gold foil legendary. Like, I want it. I want it bad.
Legendary. So here, would you get the legendary, or would you get the, or would you level up the regular?
Either way, it's a legendary. You meant would I get the gold foil? But it really depends. Like, honestly, if I had $10 right now, I would get. I'd probably go ahead and get 3 copies and just make a level 2. If I had $45, would I get? I don't know. You could, for the cost of the gold, you could max one out and have change left. I would probably do that. What does he get? What does he get?
A gold?
3 and 4, yeah. Gets another attack. He gets heal at 2. That's why 2 is important.
Oh, yeah. Right. At 4, I've never even seen Redemption.
Yes, you have. We've talked about this before.
Okay.
Because you hadn't then, and you were right. But it's the one where when somebody dies, they do 1 damage to everybody on the other team.
That can be a game changer.
It is a game changer. A lot of times. Especially when you revive this motherfucker twice.
How many cards is a level 4 Uriel?
11.
Okay. And 29.48 for a level. Are you serious?
Yeah. You literally buy a max for less than $30.
Then what would be the point of having the gold, out of curiosity?
Gold foils earn you an additional 10% of everything you ever do ever with them.
Huh.
They're also worth. Gold foils have bigger PP.
Yeah.
And gold foils are never level 1.
I know, yeah.
And gold foils can access gold-only brawls and tournaments. And
I think the average player would prefer a level 4 regular. Right?
Yeah, honestly, like if I had the option of the gold or the regular and $15, I'd probably take the max level 1 and $15. because that redemption is spicy and that extra damage. I mean, when you're talking about 444 versus 333, that's fucking insane.
That's badass.
And I've also played games where I've gotten my Uriel, like, especially, oh my god, Uriel in an Enrage rule set. Oh my fucking god. And
what was that card you were talking about right before Uriel?
I don't fucking remember. Axemaster.
Right, Axemaster.
Axemaster can't touch Uriel.
Oh, this guy. Yeah.
Actually, he can. I mean, he can't touch Uriel well early. He's only 1 speed faster, and he's yeah, he gets fucking nutso.
He gets close range at level 4?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that's better than Lava Launcher.
Yeah. And he'd actually take Lava Launcher down because he would hit him twice with the cripple while taking out his armor. And then would probably dodge the 3 return fire. Or 4 to 5. 5 return fire. Because we're talking about max level.
Mm-hmm.
But, damn. Yeah, I never even thought about that. Axemaster actually probably would take down Lava Launcher one-on-one at max level.
100%, I think. Level 4 gold foil is $150.
Level 4 is not max for that, though. He's not legendary.
No, I know. But that's where he gets close range. That's why I'm...
Oh, yeah.
Because
He's an epic!
So what?
He's an epic! And that's why it's actually a really good comparison. Because they're both epic archers. I think they're actually... Well, no, Lava Launcher was core set. And Axemaster's core set. So they're both... No, Axemaster's reward. That's right. But yeah, they're both close range archers. They're both a little bit high mana for low mana games. Or mid mana games.
$3.45 for BCX, $69 for a level 4, where you get the close range. That's not bad.
Yeah, the problem is he's about to rotate.
Well, he's still going to be playable in Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's going to go down, you think?
Oh, well, when rotation happens, yes. I'm not saying don't buy him for that. I forgot that we had moved you to Wild. I thought you were still in Modern. So, I was telling you, I know you were looking at cards that weren't going to be rotating.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at both, honestly.
But yeah, in all honesty, he is just absolutely amazing, even as a single DCX. I will take the penalties to run him. If you were to buy one and delegate it to me, like, that'd be dope as fuck.
Wait, do you take a penalty even if you... Why would you take a penalty?
Because every single card, if it's not at the level required for your league to pay out...
Oh, in that sense. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant an SPS penalty.
Well, yeah. I mean, that affects your SPS as well.
Oh.
All of those modifiers affect everything that you earn in that battle.
I never, ever get the feeling that Splinterlands are trying to take all your money.
No, well... yeah.
What do you think the most someone's invested in the game is, or is that public knowledge?
There's definitely people who have put in millions.
Even as someone who loves the game, do you find that a little crazy?
I'll plead the fifth.
I mean,
really, if you got it to throw around like that, I don't care what you do. I mean, it's legal, and it's like, it's safe, it's fun. You're not like fucking Jeffrey Epstein buying an island and shit. Like, you know what? There are definitely worse things you could do. I'm not gonna begrudge you throwing your money around in a fucking game like this, especially where, you know, I do end up receiving a little something out of that. It ain't much, but it's not zero, you know?
It's an honest living. What's the most expensive card in the game right now? Do you know?
We're going to talk about listings, we're going to talk about actual sales, or we're going to talk about, dreams.
All three.
Can we, talk about something other than Splinterlands? I mean,
Absolutely.
Because, I dig it and all, but fuck, I'm about to be on Splinterlands TV for 2 fucking hours. Like, this was supposed to not be a Splinterlands stream.
Well, then let's not talk about Splinterlands.
Why you keep asking me shit about Splinterlands?
Because you got me on a Splinterlands kick.
No, because you came in asking about Splinterlands. Jesus.
Because you came in showing your reward.
I guess you're fucking right. Anyways.
Yo, Ricaine, ouais, je sais, je parle seulement français, ouais. T'as raison.
Yeah, we don't understand your frog talk around here. Ribbit.
You think you've ever gotten the full hive from that faucet?
Like in total, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. I've been doing it for a while. And between the .001 hive, because that 3 is a lie, and the .002 hive power, I'm doing it across 3 accounts.
So, a lot of work to get 30. Oh, man. I think we might have some things to talk about on New Game Tuesday.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Oh, yeah. Do you ever do more than one game on New Game Tuesday?
You've been with me for every New Game Tuesday.
Oh. Sometimes we don't do a game.
I am the hunger.
Oh, yeah. Gotta go see what my other taco, my automator account, is doing. These automators are dope.
Alright, end your stream if you ain't got stuff to show me no more, so you're not causing problems for my stream.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, you're good. No need to apologize. I just thought about it. Like, I'm looking and I'm seeing myself.
I didn't even realize
be
it was still running. But yeah, if you go to, I don't check it as often as I should, but, see. So if I work in the Waxian hub with 3 pieces of equipment, I get
what you were saying about your equipment, but I'm not entirely sure that I want to hear it.
I get 93 Shing right now. Kind of blows. If I check my automator, however, he's made 6,000 Shing in 3 days.
Nice.
And all he does is burn Oni.
Have you gotten any integrity?
What's integrity?
I'll take that as a no.
What is it?
It's Crypto God's token.
The fuck is Crypto Gods?
The one who's minting all of my NFTs.
Oh, that dude. Okay, sorry, I thought you meant a project.
Or the one who was, I guess. I don't know. I haven't heard back from him since he went to the hospital.
Where do you get integrity?
From him. It was airdropped to me for having my my 5-star or 4-star mythic legendary crypto hotties And then we staked them, or then went into the staking pool, and I'm like the #1 holder in the world. I'm a crypto hotties whale, I guess.
Really?
I was 1/4 of the staking pool.
Fucking hell. That's Peter Potts' collection, Crypto Hotties, isn't it?
No, that was Crypto Gods.
Wait. So what's Peter's collection?
I don't know.
It has a very similar name.
I will show you them. What the fuck? Stop going, dude. Crypto Hotties on stream.
Look on stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, not the same collection, because it's not called Crypto Hotties, it's called something else. Pretty sure that Peter Potts has a collection called Crypto Hotties.
Oh. Well, there is no collection named Crypto Hotties. I was searching for it until I remembered that it was under CDC Originals.
No, but it's like its name is Crypto you know what I mean. Well, you're a Primero Gift whale, I can see that. And you're a Warsican whale, apparently.
What? Hell the fuck I am.
386 Warsican assets.
All of them on the market. Somebody buy them.
No one's buying that shit. Except once in a while when they need to burn a card.
I see you're looking at the screen here. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Do you scroll up the text?
Huh? Yeah.
In your NFTs?
Yeah, what is this one? It looks cool as hell.
That is the, it's an 11T1, right? Yeah. That is the DGen Nerd TV channel I was telling you about that Peter Potts and I are building.
Okay, yeah, you hadn't actually told me that you were building it or that Peter was involved. You told me about the idea, and that was like the last time we spoke.
Yeah, nothing's really happened since then because of a sociopath.
Because of a sociopath?
Yeah. As it usually is. And I mean, Peter's a bit of a snob now that the fame's getting to his head. I'm kidding. But he's no sociopath.
Well, I figured you weren't talking about him. I'm guessing that I do know who you're talking about, but I thought that was over with.
It is, for now. Still, sociopaths kick off over and over.
Anyway, where the fuck do I have to go to open these? Open pack, right here. Alright. It's been way too long. I was supposed to open these on stream the night that I got them.
What are they?
When I interviewed him.
What are they?
Stony Baloney.
The fuck is that? Is this another one of them stoner collections that you hippies like?
Yeah, one of your buddies told me about it, though, and sent me these packs on one of the interviews. I want to say it was Junkie. No? Yeah.
I mean, I think your last 3 interviews have been my buddies, no?
Yeah, and it's great. I need one for next week, too.
What should I send your way? You've done Peter Potts, right?
Who?
Pixels guy.
I don't. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Peter
you
Potts,
entered
yeah.
it down.
All right, so I got 2 copies of puzzle piece number 7. We're gonna put one of them on the market, or do you want it?
Let me see it.
Puzzle piece number 7.
Staring at it. Sure. I might pick up a pack and send you my dupes after. What's its value?
I have no idea. I was sent this stuff, and now I'm looking at it for the first time. So this is also something we could look at for New Game Tuesday.
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah, and I did read a little bit of the lore and whatnot, and it honestly sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was a game. I thought this was like an art collection.
I don't know if it's really a game yet, or if that is coming, but yeah, these are all cards for a game.
Man, does it remind you of something a little bit?
A lot of somethings.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, after can you go check their drops and see how much their packs are selling for?
$200 to $420.
Damn, boy.
No, I'm good.
I know.
Ooh, I got a common and a limited sour diesel.
Nice.
Market.
Looks interesting. $420 plus $420.
All right, highest price NFT in the collection is the number 1 Munchie Baloney for $1 million wax, and the number 1 Stony Crew for $1 million wax. Sorry, I correct myself. Billion wax.
Yes.
Let me just go ahead and pick both of them up real quick.
They're priced to sell.
Master Kush versus Dr. Herb for 1.11 million. No, 1.11 billion. No, 1.11. I don't know. I'm struggling too hard on that.
Is the same person listing all of these? I almost bet you it is.
Yeah, looks like it. Is that the person, or is that the collection? That's not the collection, right?
No, click on the card itself, like the image, and it'll tell you who's listing.
ILKB2.WOM.
I know that wallet.
Or HKRS.WOM.
I also know that wallet. Huh.
9WD7.
Don't know that wallet.
It's because it wasn't a wallet.
It helps.
2 and 3UI.WOM.
Nope.
So I guess Splinterlands TV is having a little bit of an exodus.
What?
Jim's gone, Luthien's gone, Dwayne left.
Luthien?
Dwayne left a while ago.
Are these departures due to creative differences or just people moving on?
I don't really know much of anything about him, so I'm not gonna say anything. Like,
No, I get it. So that's a lot of.
I haven't
prominent
even
people.
I have not talked with Jim since this happened. Like, I've only found out about all of this through Splinterlands TV chat.
We're talking about Burn Kelly at Jim, right?
Huh?
We're talking about Burn Kelly at Jim.
Yes.
Huh. And Luthien, as in Saturday Night Luthien.
As in most popular streamer on SPL TV,
Yeah.
Pretty Girl Luthien, yes. Not that she didn't deserve it. I'm not saying it's just because
No.
pretty, but
No,
definitely
I-
that helps. Plus, she's awesome, and that helps too. Like,
Yeah. Damn. Those are some heavy losses.
yeah. Like, I don't really get it, but wish them both the best. Dwayne
Yeah.
left a while ago. Jim took over his slot. Oh, and I guess Ape is going.
Jesus.
That's what brought the conversation up. Or no, well, I see Plato asking him when he's quitting. So that's probably actually a joke. Never mind.
Do you know if these people gave notice or if it was just very sudden?
No, I'm pretty sure that, things were known. Like, I don't think
okay.
anybody just said, fuck you, I quit.
Has it ever, or you probably get, I probably shouldn't be asking you this in public, if that's ever happened.
Not to my knowledge.
Hmm.
Honestly, it's a sweet gig. I don't see why anybody would actually want to quit it. I fucking love it. So,
Time would be the main issue.
yeah, but also, we've got a whole lot of people that are always willing to, trade and work around things and whatnot and help out. Like, that is the primary reason why Dwayne left. He was like, he and I did have this conversation. He said that he wanted to be able to spend more Friday nights with his wife. And I'm like, okay, I totally get that.
Yeah. Losing like what? Like
there are
$20?
ways that you could have not left, and we're sorry to lose you, but I totally understand, priorities. And right now you got a lot of other shit going on as well. You don't necessarily need Splinterlands TV. We'll miss you, and I'm sure he'd be welcome back, if and when the situation changed. But,
Right.
Best of luck to him. And now, I guess there's a big question for me. Do I continue to pursue a third slot? Because I have been, and therefore, I think I'm pretty up on the list. There's still some people that would still be above me. And honestly, I don't want that Friday night slot.
Oh, yeah.
For the same
I hear
reason
that.
they didn't want it. It's why, that's my night off from streaming.
Right.
So, I almost did one on Friday night, though.
I mean, I presume you'd fill in for someone who was your friend and they really needed it, right?
Yeah, like, I have filled in for Jim and whatnot, and I've also filled in for Dwayne.
There you go. I mean, when you think about it, though, Luthien was Saturday night, right? And Jim and Dwayne were both Friday night. I'm
Yeah.
starting to see a common
Well, Jim's
denominator
also Wednesday morning. Wednesday, starting
Yeah.
at midnight my time.
He amuses me. He always gets into arguments in chat. Because
Yeah.
people in chat are saying dumb stuff,
Yeah.
and they're wrong.
Anyway, enough with this stony baloney.
Well, it's actually really interesting, though. I mean, those are some heavy hitters.
Is this gonna let me fucking log in now? No. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck, PT? What
I
the
fucking hate
PT? Strange. No, we're not.
Volunteering for
What happened to faucet? Okay. Waxed out plane. This should be fucking good.
How much money have you made from Brave?
0, because Uphold is a piece of shit, and so I can't actually get anything.
Oh, lovely. You know what I wish? Something I wish was easier to do? You know how when you cook... Please tell me what you think I'm gonna say.
No, I was gonna say enlighten me.
You know how when you make rice, you can just leave as soon as it boils, and then just let it rest, then set a timer and go do something else? Pasta. You have to wait for the fucking stuff to boil, then you have to stir it constantly. Isn't that annoying?
Not particularly.
What if you have other stuff to do?
You'll always have other stuff to do. If you have other stuff to do that you want to go do, make rice instead of fucking pasta.
But I have a whole pot of pasta sauce. I mean, I guess I could put it on rice. That might be interesting.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the best thing you can do. But, I mean, it's not gonna, like, kill you or anything.
No, but see, what's going on right now is I made a huge pot of marinara, right? But I also, at the end, I had some meatballs ready to go, so I fried them up a little bit to brown them and then cooked them in sauce. So I was thinking I could potentially make some rice, because I don't have time to wash the pasta for 20 minutes. Like the 20 minutes it takes to boil and then stir tonight. But I could make the rice easily, and then I could take the meatballs that I need to take out before freezing, put them on the rice, then just put a little bit of sauce.
Yeah.
Improvised meal.
It gets
has
the
made
sustenance
$30
in the body, it therefore counts.
Rukian says, toast a bunch and make a meatball sub. He's presuming that I have anything other than white bread.
You could use white bread, just double bread it.
If I double bread it, though, it can't be long enough to be a sub. A sub has to be at least 6 inches.
It would be a meatball sandwich, because all you have is white bread.
I mean, I could bake. I'm a really good baker. I don't mean to blow smoke up my own ass. I just am. I could always make buns, but that would kind of defeat the point of trying to save time.
Yeah, no,
But now
you toast 4 pieces of bread, you double up on one side, you double up on the other side, and you slap the fucking meatballs in there with a good helping of sauce, because you double bread it so that it's actually gonna stick together.
I actually suggest that between the external slices of bread,
Put
you
some
actually
cheese.
put some cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost like 2 grilled cheeses as a burger bun. I have done that, and it is amazing.
That sounds delicious, actually.
It's like when KFC came out with the Double Down, where it was just 2 chicken breasts with cheese and bacon in between, no bun. The breasts were the bun.
Oh, that shit was good. But
That shit was
like,
fucking amazing, and it was a great idea, but it stopped halfway. Because what should have been in there is a motherfucking patty. Fucking quarter-pound goddamn patty in the middle of that shit.
I really want to make a turducken one day.
A turducken sandwich, yes.
Sounds amazing.
And you know what? Actually, make your meatball sandwich and name it Ron. I assume that is a lighthearted chuckle because you don't actually understand that reference, and I kind of hope so, because you have no business understanding that reference, and it's...
I do not understand that reference, but I feel like it has to be amusing.
Oh,
So I
it is
chuckle.
very amusing. It is Donald Trump's name for the governor of Florida and his presidential opponent, Ron DeSantis.
Tell them wrong?
The rest of us, our name for him is fucking idiot or Trump Jr.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're both kind of dickheads.
It's basically like, oh no, they're not just dickheads. They're the same fucking person.
No. I honestly do not think...
DeSantis is literally like in a corporate war with Disney over them being pro LGBTQ.
Right, I know, but what I was going to say is that I think that unlike Trump, DeSantis can actually get it up without a penis pump.
I don't know about that either. I really don't even want to think about it. And, you know, a curse on you and a pox on your house for attempting to put that image into my head, good sir.
It's in your head now.
You can really go suck a bag of dicks for that. I refuse, good sir.
How do you get the bag of dicks?
Hey, that's up to you. I mean, I don't know. All I gave was the suggestion. It's up to you on the logistics, good sir.
I'm looking to use this tape and a popsicle stick, but I'm not sure for what.
Is it duct tape?
Okay, it's creating a dick splint. I get it, yeah.
If it's not duct tape, then you need a better doctor.
If it's not Gorilla Brand, you're fucking up. Cough splint, there you go.
But speaking of glue, my girl had an idea, and I finally put it into practice, because I had been building up all the mountains around the edges and whatnot with white glue, which was working, but not very well, and certainly not very quickly. But it did do a good job of reinforcing the edges and making the planet feel a whole lot more substantial. But she said, why don't you use my hot glue gun instead? And y'all can't really see it on the camera. Let me,
I can, because I know what you did. I feel...
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, I started a new screen, so I'm sorry, it was weird.
From here you can't see it.
Yep, I know. I'm doing it. There we go. Okay. Now it's a little bit better, but it's much... There we go. I can actually hold this thing. Much more stable now. It's got a lot more elevation to it. Slap a coat of paint on there, put another layer on top. I didn't actually get all 6 sides done. I ran out of hot glue, but I'm ordering some more. And it was always going to be a multi-step process anyway, so I didn't really care about that. Poster board. This one here. I put these 3 together first before I put the rest of it together. I basically just cut that whole thing off. I inverted it and then I glued it in there. Huh? I can't hear you.
Well done, sir.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it's nothing special yet. It's just, you know, whatever. But
Well, fucking draft cube, right?
yeah.
What do you expect from a draft cube made on a picture board, bro?
And a lot of the things that have happened here, like by accident, like this this line of glue that just dripped all the fucking way down that side, it's actually like a permanent fixture on the world now. Like it has a reason for being there. It is part of the history.
Will you finally just admit it's steaming?
Not at all, sir. I have better aim than that. And my shit, it hits and it just sticks. It's not gonna fucking drip like that. But yeah, that's the main side there. I'm super stoked about how it's coming together. Also, wifey gave me a little project. I got her a little bookcase world, like light up shit. But I have to fucking build it and shit like that, so I've been working on that for a couple of days now. It's a long fucking project. It's like 786 pieces, and each one of them has to be individually glued and papered, like to put the correct surfaces on them and shit. But it's got some like flocking and whatnot, which I'm super stoked about, because when I'm done with it for the project, I get it from our world.
Like a kid?
No, I'm making something for her.
Oh, okay, you're making it. Okay, I was just checking whether you're assembly or making design. You know what I mean?
Oh no. Yeah, I got her. She wanted a little cute little scene for one of our many bookcases. And you know what I'm talking about, just like the little magical bookcase world.
Yeah, absolutely. We have tons of them. It's like the stuff we pick up on trips overseas, like all the little gnomes from the Nordic countries are together. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Our gnome is Leonard. He's out there in the garden. I told you about Leonard that time when I streamed by the fire and got yelled at by the neighbor. But this is also Leonard.
You're pretty high at the time, I think.
I was fucking high as fuck. Yep.
You know, when we launch DGen Nerd TV, you know what's going to be encouraged on DGen Nerd TV?
Being high on stream.
People joining us. Hi, fuck us.
Oh, well, if you're willing to sponsor, I'm willing to do it.
We're trying to figure out how to do that.
I will be more than happy to do that.
We're really genuinely trying to brainstorm that. I think we're also looking sweat equity partners as the startup, but at the point we are now, we're trying to think, like, obviously just like FPL TV, you would keep your bidding, but you would also keep your the sub based on your proportion of the total hours screened, right?
Yep, that's the same thing that Splinterlands TV does.
Oh, I didn't know that second part. Right. And we said we really kind of focus on building like a profile or whatever it's called, so the streamer can prominently display that on stream, because we want people to like give to the streamers they want. But given that we don't really, this is just like a conceptual thing right now. We don't really have a monetization fund yet. So we'd love to pay streamers. We just don't know how to do it yet. Their goal is not to make money.
That does make paying people difficult.
No, if money is made, don't get me wrong. We just don't want to go into it with the goal of making money and corrupt our kind of degeneracy.
I think the answer then is to be prepared to run it at a loss. If you want to attract the top talent, you pay them what they're worth, get them in, and then the money starts coming to pay them.
But sometimes it doesn't.
You said that sounds kind of dumb?
Sometimes it doesn't.
Well, yeah, that's the risk of starting.
You know, I mean, we're like considering all options right now. I was gonna start with just him and I. And to think of first, we're gonna try to have like the way I can think of it that we're gonna do Web 2 and Web 3, but the way I think about it, kind of like the most realistic for building it up. And I don't know if streamers will go for this, but you know, having partnerships with projects and paying the streamers in either NFTs or game codes, if it's Web 2, that are provided by the sponsor. I don't know if that's attractive to a streamer or not, though.
I'm sure that there would be some market for it.
Like if someone came on and gave you what Creati gave, for sure it's worth it for like a 1 or 2 hour stream, right? I think.
I mean, because, like, I appreciated it as a gift and whatnot, but, like, I don't know. I would probably be along with that most of the time, but it would really depend. Like, it'd be one of the...
All audio for you.
No, I stopped talking.
Because like the stuff Creati gave you, I think if you had flipped it, would have been worth like $50 right off the bat.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, it feels disrespectful. Like...
I'm completely against that, but once they put something in NFT, I can't control what they do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to be seen as that type of person, and everything on the blockchain is there forever. So,
Yeah.
like, I do intend to, start trying to, thinking about taking some profit from Novo. Still gonna keep putting in and building, but,
Not financial advice, but I think you're a little bit too early to be taking profit.
well, I mean, just taking some things, like, off the table and setting them aside for...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
I'm talking about also, like, tokens, not, like, NFTs.
No, I knew what you were talking about. I would use those for upgrades for a couple of months, and then start pulling out.
True. Yeah, I definitely got to get the fucking level 2 buildings now. That shit pissed me off.
If I was you, I don't think you noticed the town hall yet. I think I did.
What up?
Did I or did I not give you Novo to contribute to town hall?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd level mine up to at least level 3 if I were you.
Boom! Look at that shit. Speaking of leveling.
Did you ever find out? Did you ever get any more gold tickets?
I bought 20 pack.
Where? Oh, you didn't store. You mean? But... How much is a 20 pack?
$3.
That's really reasonable.
I still had the Matic sitting there, so I just went ahead and did it.
Yeah, might do that.
We got to rearrange the garden a little bit here. brass, iron, nothing there. Okay, so I want to make. So we make another pumpkin broth. Sounds good. Eat a pumpkin broth. Sounds good.
Oh, the block was really cute. I know you're pouring coffee, but it sounds like you're taking a leak.
Neither.
Wait, what were you?
That was the Layer 2 Labs faucet.
Wait, what was that again?
That was the Layer 2 Labs faucet.
Yeah, which one is that?
SBT, Forge, DEC, and Level. Right now is what's in there.
You don't have to, do I just have to hit bang faucet?
What?
Will I get that one by hitting bang faucet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although you missed this round. You have like 30 seconds to put in a CAPTCHA.
What?
It happens like every 10 minutes.
Did I misspell faucet?
Bang faucets. With an S.
It's round boy. Yeah, fuck it.
It's layer2labs.io.
How much tea did you get?
Not very much.
Less than one?
Yeah, way. Last faucet drip per reward per drinker, 8 total. DEC 0.159, Forge 0.869, Level 0.081, SBT 1.055.
Yeah.
I mean, it does add up. I currently have like 110 DEC that I can pull out of there, and that's like over like a month or so since I last pulled out.
It's a penny, right?
Yeah. No. 110 would be 10 cents.
Oh. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello. What's good, Rukeen?
Not too much, not too much. I was like, you know what? I forgot that you had the voice chat. I was like, I'm just gonna hop in. It's a lot easier.
Exactly. That's what it's there for.
I was like, worst comes to worst, Rick tells me to get the fuck out, and I hop back in chat.
Yeah, that's an unlikely occurrence. There are some. There are some. But
we never keep that again.
Oh, I'm not saying that I have ever kicked anyone out, but there are some that would pop up and be like, you know what? Nah, you bye. I'm better off without you for this stream. That is a reasonably foreseeable thing, although highly unlikely. Both in terms of it actually coming to that, and in anybody that would be on that list actually showing the fuck up.
True.
Like, I don't expect to ever have to worry about kicking anybody out of anywhere, because anybody that I would have to kick out ain't gonna fucking be there to begin with.
You have had to ban people though, right?
Can you speak into your mic, sir?
I mean, see, Rick,
Using one of those French mics.
Yeah, I guess so.
Rick, as you know, I am getting a new mic and camera this so now.
I'm just saying that I can't hear you. Like, I understand you're working on it.
So what's happening is that I thought it was my USB connection, but it's not. It's the camera itself and the mic that's in it, which is normally my front directional mic. But just because I can't find my other mic right now, it's something like the cord is just it shits the pod every once in a while. So it's like up there. It started for a second, then I like have to shake it so it starts working.
Yeah. I mean, you were clear as fuck for a minute there, and then it started acting up again.
Yeah, I could notice that you like faded out.
And now he's gone. Welcome back!
During that time, something you did made the light go blank. Not. What about?
Yeah, Prime, I'm surprised you didn't know about that layer 2 faucet. That was the one when I was in the stream the other day when he was pouring his coffee, and I thought him pouring
I was actually thinking about that when he said that. I'm like, some people have actually gotten it the other way.
Well, no, the thing is, I did know about it. I just forget about everything, literally.
There's so much too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I already killed my first fucking pot of coffee, and it's not even 1:30. And I cannot do another one on this stream because I need to do one for Splinterlands TV, and I can't do 3 pots of fucking coffee for one stream.
Why the fuck not?
Because I like my kidneys as much as I might act otherwise. It's still a true fact.
Is coffee really that bad for your kidney?
It's
well, any drug, anything you have to filter, really, right? Any like toxin.
Also, just being extremely dehydrated from drinking 3 pots of coffee is really not good for your kidneys.
Well, since I drink like 6 times more coffee than I drink water, I'm probably chronically dehydrated, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, no judgment, because I've been there. I spent a long time there. I used to drink like 4 or 5 pots of coffee a day.
I had a big sip of water.
That's why and try seltzer. It helped me a lot.
Yeah, but I'd much rather eat sunflower seeds than drink coffee like a complete Canadian degen.
Sunflower seeds and coffee together?
That is pretty degen.
Do you eat the shells? I eat the shells. I'm really big freak.
No, I don't eat
the shells. Crypto Stash eats the shells on fucking peanuts?
Oh, on peanut? Okay, like I eat the sunflower seed shells because like they're the salted or the flavor, so I'll just throw the whole thing in. But like peanuts.
But here's the thing about the sunflower seeds, right? If you're doing it that way to enjoy the flavor, you're wrong. Because the way to enjoy the flavor on the sunflower seeds is you take a fucking handful, you jam them bitches in your mouth, you stuff them up into the side of your fucking cheek till you look like a fucking chipmunk or like you're a fucking southerner with a fucking big old chaw dip, and you just suck on that shit while you use your tongue to one by one pop them out, use your teeth to fucking crack them, spit out the shell, eat the seed, on to the next. But that entire time, you're just getting permeated with that flavor. That is how you enjoy a flavored fucking sunflower seed.
Dick sucking. Sorry. Rick dick sucking tutorial brought to you by Twitch.
It might have been funny if you had actually nailed the landing.
I know.
Didn't stick the landing. 0 out of 10.
Spit sucking?
Oh man, bit sucking. I ain't sucking nothing for bits. Fuck bits. Fuck bits.
No, spit, because like they're called spit, so it's like spit sucking. So
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
you suck with the spit at the end.
Spits.
Spit.
That's a good catch. Rukeen is on a fucking ball.
He is.
Oh.
You know what I'm doing? I'm finishing off SMRs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll finally
You
get
know, you
paid.
could have sent me some more of that project. I would have been happy to do it.
Well, I couldn't though because I need the money.
Yeah, I know. I get you. I have an interview, kind of half interview, half skills test coming up on Tuesday.
What kind of gig?
Another fucking kitchen job.
So what, they're gonna ask you to make an omelet or what?
No, they wants to see my knife skills, which in all honesty is probably my worst thing. I've never been like trained on like actual knife skills and whatnot, proper cuts and shit like that. So like I can chop or dice whatever, I can do the shit that I need to, but in terms of like doing it properly and doing it, you know, fast and correct, no. Like those guys that can fucking look away and just chop. That's not me. I gotta watch what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm generally not chop. I'm still smooth, fast, but just doing it, not like just getting it done.
Isn't it kind of like stressful to have to do like that skills test live? It seems like the least productive way of having someone. Oh, I gotta get it on. Of having someone demonstrate their skills. You'd be better off bringing them in for a day and paying them and watching them like
sort of work from a distance, like.
Yeah,
because I can agree with you on that. I am terrible. Any sort of like, even like in school, I'm not a like get up, which is funny that I'm able to stream and I'm confident and like I'm fine. But like having to get up in front of a class and look at the class or like anything like that where I feel the people's eyes on me, I like my mouth goes dry, I get all tense and like.
I guess I've never really had that problem. I've always been kind of drawn to the stage, and you know, I enjoy being the one up in the front of the class, fucking explaining problems to shit like that. Doing presentations was never a problem. Like, I'm a fucking karaoke junkie and shit too. Like, yeah, no, I'm fucking all about the spotlight. Whatever.
Karaoke, I'm fine, but usually I have like a couple drinks in me when I'm doing the karaoke, so that definitely eases the problem. And I'm
What, you didn't have a couple of drinks in you in 3rd grade when you were doing your presentation? Maybe I have been doing it wrong.
Or right,
yeah. No, I know my mama smoked, drank, and dropped acid during pregnancy, so like my tolerances are fucking insane, which is a bitch. Which is why that whole, you know, streaming stoned as fuck thing, like, that's an expensive hobby.
yeah.
That's a very expensive hobby.
Rick, are you all stoned right now?
I smoked a J with my girl before I got on. We watched the moon. It's a strawberry Sagittarius moon tonight. It's a full moon, and the clouds were playing with the moon, and the clouds are like unbelievably complex tonight. Like, we've got 3 separate layers of clouds moving in different directions at different speeds, and so all like playing with the moon, and it was really cool.
Nice.
I can see the moon and stuff like that from where I am, but because of like where I am in like the city, the light pollution like for stars or really looking at the sky is like brutal.
Yeah, we thankfully we're far enough away from any major sources that, you know, we still get a pretty good view. But of course, I mean, we're between Daytona and Orlando, so We still lose a lot of the depth because of the the light pollution there. But thankfully, our area is pretty good. And I've got, we counted the other day, I've got 19 trees that are 100 years plus in my yard. So that blocks out a lot of shit. I've got, I think it's 13 magnolias, and they're beautiful. And then a bunch of other shit as well.
You're awkward silence.
Yeah,
I
that
wish
was
I had
awkward silence
female
because we
relatives.
heard you start to speak and then your mic cut out.
How did my mic cut out this?
I don't know.
God.
Yeah, we heard you say yeah.
I assumed you were gonna say you're beautiful, but yeah, we just heard you, and then you cut out.
That's exactly what I said.
Ah, there you go. Well, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Those luscious locks of yours.
I'm good at reading lips through Discord.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, like, talking about the like, even like speaking in front of the class and that, the one thing I liked was like I liked music, and I was fine in band because I was playing with a group of people, so
Yeah.
I didn't feel like singulared out. And my music teacher was really dope in middle school. When you had to do your tests, he would just have everyone practice, and then he'd just come around the class one by one and sit beside you and have you do your test, so he could hear you, but everyone else was playing, so you wouldn't like not feel like like uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
Which I
gotcha.
thought was a really interesting way of doing the tests. Like I'd never had my entire life through like high school or anything ever have another teacher like think of like, not every kid's going to be confident, right? So I just thought that was a really cool idea that the teacher came up with.
It is. Really?
Give that man a raise!
He was awesome just also in general. He was like one of those fun, jokey teachers. He had a tie. He'd wear a different like jokey tie every day, like Spider-Man, or like, he had Christmas ones for the holidays.
Cool.
He's a pretty fun
Hey, Kevin.
laid-back teacher.
You looking?
I will be in a second. Okay. Oh, shit. Damn, boy.
I've been doing some work, and I sold another 50.
Fuck hell. How much did you get for that 50?
I don't know. Not even one hive.
Okay, that's what I thought.
What's that for?
Terracore.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, I said show me my logs. There we go.
Heard that, what is it, Gollum or something like that? I've heard that's pretty good.
It's basically the same thing, only that one's made by the people who brought you Splex and Archmage and the GLX Pump and Dump.
Oh, okay. I haven't gotten into it or anything. I heard someone else talking about it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
do you
people
think-
are definitely enjoying it, and it's very much. It's not exactly the same game as Gollum or as Terracore. They have gone in different directions, but at launch, and they launched within a couple of weeks of each other. At launch, Gollum looked like a blatant, just straight up ripoff of Terracore.
But Rick and I got into Terracore like really early.
Yeah, that's brutal.
I paid 10 Hive for my citizenship. He paid 20. Now it's like 50.
$10. I really think it was $10, Rick.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay.
So, you have any intent to get a Xbot Mini token?
How would I go about doing that?
On Hive Engine, it's Xbot Mini.
Oh, it's not sold out yet.
No, it is, but it's on Hive Engine. the market, just like the regular ones.
So explain this to me. If I get the Xbox Mini token, this is the one thing that's unclear. They take 30% of your shit.
Yes.
Do they take 30% of your cards?
No, they can't take the cards. So it's just SPS, and it's from your daily and from your battle chests. It is not from your seasonal.
Huh.
And it will play any league.
How much is it?
Look it up.
Oh, okay.
HiveEngine.com/xbotmini.
Yeah, I will do that once I'm back on the other computer that has keychain.
Damn it, I still didn't freaking claim, did I?
Probably not. Us D-Gen forget how to do that. Forget to do that.
Fuck it, I don't even care. It'll just get bigger for next time. Neither y'all. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that one actually landed safely.
That's what she said.
Sometimes you gotta just let some of them slide. That way you don't, they don't
Yeah.
expect it.
That's what she said.
You say that to anything.
Pretty much,
Pretty
yeah.
much. Except that's what she said. Then no, nerp derp.
So are you doing, are you going to be part of the Metropolis tournament on Friday?
I
Yeah,
kind
right.
of doubt it because I can't get it to work.
Oh, dang.
I kind of have to because I'm fucking running it with Data Junkie.
Yeah, like he's basically running it, you're just like playing, like taking part in it pretty much, right?
Sorry, say that again?
I said like he's pretty much like running it, like you're taking part in it and like streaming it, right? Like you're...
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I think we're both commentating it.
Because he messaged me and asked me about it too, and he was saying like he'd like to do it where it's like streamer versus streamer, and then like losers raid into the other streamer or something. Which like I thought that was a somewhat neat idea if there was like maybe brackets.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, as far as I know, that's not the model for this Friday.
That does
Okay,
actually
okay.
sound cool as fuck, though. I love it.
Yeah, but the thing
I do like it. But what I was gonna say was like if me and Prime start a match and the match takes 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to raid into Prime before anyone even joins my stream. So I'm not really like bringing people in. Whereas like if
Right.
it was almost like multiple sub tournaments,
Uh-huh.
and then like when our bracket was out, then we would raid into other one. It would almost allow each streamer to accumulate enough of their viewers to then, when they have to raid into the other one, like to bring more viewers. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Some streamers are petty, and I think they just wouldn't want to raid, so they won't join the tournament, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, too.
That's the other thing too, right? Like if I'm gonna raid, that's the other thing I was thinking of. Like if I'm gonna stream, I probably want to stream for at least a couple hours. What if my bracket's out in 30 minutes? It's like,
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't want to cut my stream at 30 minutes.
I mean, I would raid and just go right back on.
True.
But
yeah, like, I-
tournament.
I do get what you mean with that, right? And that was the other thing I thought of. Like, you're sort of like, there's gonna be some people that are completely in for it, and then there's some people that'll just sort of be like, if that's what the tournament is, that's what it is. But then, like you said, you're gonna have some streamers that are like, I'm not just gonna raid because you tell me to raid.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
People that have like 30 to 50 viewers are not going to do that.
Yeah, like if Captain D-Gen was a part of it and gets knocked out right away, he's not just going to end his stream at 30 minutes with 50, 60 viewers and raid into someone else.
Well, if he said he would, but I don't think he'd say he would. Does that make
No,
sense?
that's what I mean. I understand. Yeah, like he wouldn't be like F you after he said he did, but that's what I mean. Like he wouldn't want to just cut his stream short.
No, especially since he has the watch to earn stuff going on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it would start to interfere with other streamers,
Mhm.
projects or ideas or like what they do. like I said, me personally, I don't really care. But like the way he first described it to me was almost like the streamers were just going to be playing each other, and I was like, well, then basically first round people are going to be ending their stream in like 5 minutes after a game, like 5-10 minutes. That doesn't make any sense. Like,
Unless it was a whole big thing where you hyped it up and like everyone started like an hour beforehand.
Yeah, even then, some people, I believe, will just not accept that.
True.
Some streamers.
I get what you're saying though, Rick. Like, you start your stream early before the tournament, so you get your hour and a half, 2 hours in, so you don't start the tournament stream until like an hour and a half, 2 hours into your stream. So if you get knocked out right away, then you've already been streaming for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I honestly, for some reason, did not even fucking think of that, and that is like the simplest solution to the situation.
It does mean that you could be in for a very long day if you go all the way through, though. But it's going to be a pretty epic stream, and you're going to get rated into a lot.
True.
It's like when you were saying, like, Dr. D-Gen comes in, or comes in and he fucking loses out. Imagine being on the receiving end of that raid, though.
Yeah, but these people are... I can't speak for D-Gen. D-Gen's not who came to my mind. I'm thinking, I won't name the people who came to my mind, but I just think some people will literally, who might otherwise have promoted the project, would not accept that condition.
Yes. No, I agree with you. They might just not, especially some people. Like, I'm not saying Encrypted wouldn't accept it, because I think Encrypted might be down, but he might do like what Rick was saying, where he might raid, but then go back, like end his stream and then go back online again. Mainly because Encrypted sometimes does like 12, 13-hour days. So he's not going to be like, okay, I'm going to stop streaming at 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I would back up Encrypted on that, because that's what he does. Like, he does trading and streaming, and that's,
No, I'd back him up entirely. I mean, I don't necessarily think, and no offense to the Data Junkie, I have told him this. Well, I told him that I think some streamers wouldn't do it. I really like the idea. I just don't. I would do it. I just don't necessarily think it's practical.
Yeah, and if you want to get the masses, and you want to get some of those streamers that have a lot of viewers, you have to think of their stream as well, right? Like you said, like you sort of have to.
Yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck. I would just raid, but some streamers.
Like I said, like I personally wouldn't care either. And like after like what Rick said, if you really wanted to, I would just say the tournament's at 6:30 or whatever. I just start streaming at 4 or 5, and that way I can get a couple hours of streaming in case I get knocked out early, right?
No, I wouldn't even do that. I mean, I go on when I want to go on. I go off when I want to go off.
Yeah.
If I see a friend is streaming, I'm going to try not to overlap. But if I overlap a bit, I mean, it is what it is. But I will never purposely overlap with a friend. So, like, if I see you're on, Rukian, unless I have something booked, or Rick, like, I'm not going to go on.
No, I get you.
Honestly, I've got mine scheduled, and I might just random times go on. It's been known to happen. It doesn't happen often. But when I do, it's because I got something to say. I got a reason to be in, like, I'm not checking who's on.
Yep.
Like, I don't ever intentionally trample toes or anything like that, but the way I look at it is, like, I'm not trying to draw your audience or anything from you, and honestly, most of our audiences, they're multi-tab anyways.
Yep.
So, like...
For sure.
Don't ever not start a stream because I'm streaming. Don't ever not start a stream because I'm streaming.
Plus some days too, especially like the Warsaken Wednesdays and stuff like that. Sometimes there's people like streaming all day, so it's like at some point it's like
different. Yeah.
You can't really say I'm not going to stream when someone else is streaming, because there's some days where it's like it's weird. Like there's some days where I'll go on Twitch and there'll be like no one on for like half the day, and I'll be like, man, I can't believe no one's on. And then there'll be other days where it's like there's like 8 people on, and they're like all these different people on all day, and it's like it's weird. It's like unbalanced.
Mm-hmm. I mean, frankly, I guess I shouldn't say. I won't go on streaming if certain people are streaming and it's not just like some stupid shit like Forsaken.
True. Especially like, don't get me wrong, and nothing against the people that like that's like all they're into in that, but some of those streamers where it's like that's all they do. They're not supporting Wax, they're just supporting Warsaken. They're not supporting the chain.
Yep.
They're only doing Warsaken, that's all they care about. And again, I'm not necessarily angry with that. Like, that's also awesome that like you're fully in and you have mad love for a project, like whatever. Like, you know, that's good that the project has people like that, because it would also be nice if a lot of
I just don't understand why the fuck someone would do that, bro, because they don't treat their streamers very well. I mean, no project does. Well, I mean, I found indie projects do treat their streamers better, but sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, no. Well, also, if you, I mean, the odd time lately I have played a couple games where I'll go on for like an hour or two and do Warsaken here or there. But I don't know if you noticed, like, I was streaming a lot, and then I just basically stopped streaming Warsaken.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say. That's all I got to say about that.
I was honestly never actually part. Like I got into talks with them, but I was never a Warsaken streamer.
I was, but that's because I got in the doors early enough. But then so many other streamers hopped on the bandwagon where I actually like card games. I grew up playing Magic the Gathering. I liked Warsaken because I like card games. But then other bigger streamers that just, that's what they do is shill stuff and they have tons of followers, just jumped in because of what it is and what they were giving to their streamers. And then they made rules like you had to have 500 followers, etc.
But then they broke all the rules with exceptions that were all...
With exceptions, yes. And then I basically got pushed out. So I was, like, in for, like, a week, and then, like, I had to, like, message them multiple times to get prizes. They just sort of were ignoring me a lot of the time, and then I was just sort of like, well...
Right.
I was just like... I was mad because I wasn't doing it for the free stuff. I was doing it because I loved card games, and it's... seemed like when Standard finally ever comes out, it would be a cool card game.
Right. And my thing was I didn't like the Blitz mode. Like, I love the cards, I love the art, I love the mechanics. Didn't like Blitz mode.
Blitz mode's like a fun quick stream game if you want to do some giveaways.
Except that it's still not quick, it's still like half a fucking hour.
No, but I just mean, like, you know, sometimes if you want to spread out giveaways, right? Because then if you can play, like, you know, if you want to do a 2-hour stream, you play some Warsaken games, you can still do Grubfish in between, but, like, I find when people have that chance to wait for a game, the viewers seem to want to actually stay and wait and, like, hang out and, like, converse. But yeah, I mean, like, for that aspect, I don't mind the Blitz, but I'm like with you, Rick, where it's like I've also just sort of lost interest because, like, I played Blitz so much that it's like, you know, it's just like any other stream game to me, like Grubfish or Marbles or like whatever. I'm just like, okay.
I mean, goddamn, Blitz is so fucking repetitive.
And it's fully RNG. Like, there's so little skill in Blitz.
No, there's some skill involved, I'd say.
There is some skill, but, like, fucking 1s versus 6s, you're gonna lose.
Yep.
Flat out.
I always said from the beginning, on the 6-sided dice, they should have removed the 1 and put 2 2s, so it was 2 to 6. Because even that, you have a better chance of getting the 2 would be 2 spots on there. But even getting 2s constantly would be better than getting 1s constantly, and it would balance it out a little bit more, I felt.
I think that's, or even, you know, 4 5 6 4 5 6.
Yeah, 4 5 6 4, where it's like it comes down to like the style of playing and what you choose to fill down. If you fill your lanes and pull cards you need, like it still comes down to playing. And the 4 5 6 gives you a little bit of RNG of like getting better rolls than the other, but it's still like close.
Yeah.
What I would say about Warsaken is that Standard is a beautifully designed game. Blitz was fun for a while, but it's a shitty goddamn web project. Some of the CMs and moderators over there are very good, though. But very good game, shitty project, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Blitz is way overdue, from what I understand of the original white paper.
You mean standard?
Standard, I mean, thank you.
Everything's overdue. They haven't even released the prize wheel that they were going to release, where you could use the token to spin for like different dice skins or board skins or deck skins.
Yep.
They kept saying for the longest time, especially since so many streamers were doing tournaments, they were going to add the ability to have a view mode where you could put in the game code and view other games. So streamers could do tournaments and put up the other people's games on their stream, which would have been an easy thing to do, like literally super easy to have a view mode where you can put in the game code and it would just access that live game. They haven't even done that. Something so easy.
It's beginning to look a lot like rug pull.
Well, it won't be a rug. It'll be a legit bankruptcy, I think. I don't think this project
A legit bankruptcy. Fair.
And I'd love to know what percentage of Forsaken booster packs have been given out versus sold.
Yeah, true. They gave out a lot to be given out.
Oh, yeah.
And the other thing, too, it's just like, they're like, oh, yeah, we're still trying to balance Series 2. It'll be out soon. Well, it's like, shouldn't the full standard game have been out and people been playing it with Series 1 before Series 2 has ever even been released?
That's why I think that's a boldface. Like, it's just literally a lie. Or they've realized that if they release Series 2...
it'll just make their token shoot back up again, because it's already fallen to the ground since, like, the packs have run out.
Oh my god, that token's the shit. Even after they nerfed it, for fuck's sake.
Oh, the redeems?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while back when they halved it or whatever.
Yeah. Was a while.
Yeah.
It never went back up. Well, not meaningfully. I mean, it's really just, like, it's a great game. The project is shit.
And it just, see, like I said, it just, in my eyes, and that's what, it actually sucks. Because it was one of the first games that I was actually pretty stoked about, because, like I said, I've played Magic the Gathering since 95, like, around 4, like, I love cards. I played Pokemon, I played, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!, the Star Wars trading card games, like, fucking Marvel trading card games, like, I played them all. Like, I love trading card games. So, like, I think that's what made me even more salty, was, like, I've dealt with rugs, I've had people rob me of crypto with the fake links, all those things suck, but it was, like, I was actually, like, so excited for this. And then it was just, like, all around made me upset.
You know, I mean, I left over their Brandon cunt, but Jimmy, like, live on stream. I just stopped streaming the next day and kind of had to stay quiet because I used to be affiliated with another project with relatively close ties to them. I would shut my mouth a little bit, but I mean, I don't really have any, like, hate. I don't have any hate for them or anything. I just don't think it's a good project, independent of that guy.
Yeah.
It's just like I said many times, it's a great, like, standard. But in terms of, like, doing shit that'll shoot you in the foot, Web3 game project, I think it's pretty much done all of it right now. And, like, its community growth has been nothing but organic. It's been, like, the most contrived shit ever. That, like, Legion, it's like, really? Are you, like, trying to run a pro sports team here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. That's why you've seen a lot of the streamers.
BitBoy's goal is to buy the Atlanta Falcons. I want to buy the Lions.
I want to buy the Browns.
I want to buy the Vikings just because I like their colors.
Funny, that's why he wanted to buy the Browns.
Isn't the Browns, though, actually, like, not brown? Or is that a different team I'm thinking of?
We're brown.
Oh, you're brown? Okay. For some reason, I thought there was a team that was, like, it was the name of a color, but their colors weren't actually the color.
I think that's actually true.
But like I thought it was the Browns for some reason, but
No, we're brown and orange.
okay.
Great for marketing.
It's really more orange and brown though. Like I think that might be what he's thinking of.
Brown and orange is still right though. If they would have been like brown and like forest green, like literally two different poo colors.
Yeah. We're good. I didn't think you pooped in brown like a normal human.
Poop plethora of colors. Depends on my mood. It's like
What
the mood
is a plethora?
I poop pride poos.
You know what project I think might actually make a comeback on Wax during the bear? And
What's that?
Millions on Mars.
I have 3 or 4 land plots with some buildings on them, and I go on and do stuff every once in a while.
That game is really complicated. Good way.
Yeah. Well, they're also always sort of like just changing the dynamics or adding other things that make other things more valuable.
Yeah. But it doesn't feel like they're necessarily trying to make you buy new shit either.
No. And like if you keep playing, like I got 1 land. And then with that 1 land in the buildings, I've gotten my other 2 lands.
Oh.
From playing. So I never bought my other 2 lands. I earned them from playing.
Nice.
Land is dirt cheap right now.
Yeah. It used to be a lot more. I think when I won my land, I want to say the lands were around like 100 to 200 wax, but now they're down to like, what, 20, 40 wax?
Yeah, I bought a rare land for 75 wax.
Yeah. They dropped a lot.
For over $200.
But I feel like the token hasn't really dropped in value, which is weird. Like I feel like just people are selling out of the game like they've gotten tired of it, but like when I take the dusk out and swap it, I feel like I'm still getting the same amount of wax for the dusk that I got back when the lands were worth like 100, 200 wax for a common.
I think you are.
So it's like the NFTs have gotten cheaper, but I feel like the token still somewhat sustained its value.
I don't know why people bought out.
Yeah, I mean, it is complicated, right? And especially if it's maybe someone who, you know, just sort of got tired of, maybe they were like a lot of people with just 1 or 2 lands that just got tired of doing the same thing.
Yeah. Like right now you get fucking 20 common lands for 500 wax.
Yeah. I just took out some dusk actually, but I'm back up to around like 200 dusk.
Not bad. How much is that in terms of wax?
Not very much. 200 dusk I think is probably like 15, 20 wax maybe.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean it's not great, but it's not a pure shit token either.
Yeah. And like again, like I literally go on once a day, claim my daily ration, use my daily ration, and then use that energy that I have to literally just scavenge and literally just turn ice into water.
Yep, and then you sell the water?
And then I sell the water, and then I'll sell like the regolith or whatever and like the odd other things, but I'll keep small little chunks of them because the odd time they have the daily missions or whatnot that, you know, you can get a bonus for those. So I'll always keep a small chunk of the different items, but like once I reach like over a certain amount, I'll sell the excess.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. In my opinion, one of the most difficult parts of that game is getting fucking real.
I think the most difficult part too is when you first start and you don't know much about it, you're trying to do everything until you finally learn that you're better off to just focus on one thing until you have the ability to do multiple things.
Which
like
means
to sustain
land.
Yeah, better buildings, more like energy, more like I have 1 land that's literally just solar panels.
Exactly. And the blueprints have
Cut out Prime?
I am about to go ahead and raid into Splinterlands TV and start getting ready for Splinterlands TV because I am on in an hour. So y'all, of course, are more than welcome to hang out in the chat. I will be going away, getting ready, smoking a little bit, making another pot of coffee, and y'all are welcome to join for Splinterlands TV as well.
I'm probably going to get out for a little bit now just because I need to finish some work. And then I will try to join you guys in an hour at 3 a.m. your time, Rick, right?
Yes, it is.
You know, trying to concentrate and struggling.
As always, y'all, thank you so very much for watching. I have been Rick. You've been On the Mountain. It has been a wonderful time. And always remember, keep kicking ass, because you are fucking awesome. Alright, we are clear. Oh, wait, no, YouTube is still going.